All right, so today we're going to take a look at the tools that I keep in my vehicle at all times. And these tools are for, automotive repair, in addition to if I'm out and about and someone needs my help doing things within their home. I kind of have some of these tools readily available. So hopefully you watch this all the way through and put in the comments, what tools do you think I need? What tools do I have that you will replace with something else to give me some ideas, so that I can, continue just to build up on this. So first of all, what I have is the Craftsman Versa Stack. I like it. It's durable. As you know, it's modular. The way that I have it set up here, fits very well. Going underneath there, so it's just a couple inches, so it kind of serves me well. But let's get right in and see what I have. So in the first top portion here, and I like these metal clamps here that actually clamps down this, which is also water sealed. So in the winter time up in the north or the Midwest where I'm from, we do get a lot of cold and warm days, so it kind of, with that humidity and things like that, so it kind of keeps that out of that top section with the seal there on that top lid. So inside here, what I have, I always keep, a pair of gloves. I got a few towels. I'm sure I got towels all over the place. I got my Harbor Freight light. And this light is not that bright, but it will do the job if you need to get to something real quick, and not a wide area. I do keep a metal tray for screws, or magnetic tray, I'm sorry, for screws and bolts and other metal items that I don't want to lose track of. Small pry bar. I think there's another one in here somewhere. We'll find it if so. Remember, this is Mike's Budget Tools. So I have a VTech ratchet wrench with 2 batteries that I keep in here, and I do monitor and charge the batteries on a regular, even when I'm not using them, after I figure out how to put this battery in here. There we go. It does have a battery indicator. So, and I do keep a 3/4 hex, 3/4 square to a 1/4 inch hex on there as well. So I have the ability, if I just need to put in some bits or something like that, I can do that. So this, it's pretty nice. It's not one of the box stores or anything like that, but it serves me well. 2 batteries I keep with that. In addition, I have the CC drill driver, which I also have 2 batteries for. And if you want to see a review on any of these tools that I have, definitely let me know in the comments, and I can do that. So I keep, just a Phillips head in there, but that's a hex where you can put as many different bits in there that you like. And again, I do have 2 batteries for that I keep in there. Then I also have the CC 3/8. This is the WH450 impact gun, or impact wrench. So that's pretty nice too. And again, 2 batteries. And then I also keep chargers for each one of those, for those CCs. So they actually do have just the barrel. One of the options is using the barrel charger. So got that in there. I do have a band light. So that, hopefully I'm not blinding you. So a few modes on that. In addition, last 2 items I have up here, I keep a regular hammer, and then I have a 6-inch flathead screwdriver. This is a 5/16 that could be used, for pry bar, or mainly for a pry bar. So that's what I have in the top, and let's take a look and see what we have in the first drawer here. So in the first drawer, I do have, on this side here, let me get a little bit more light in there. And what I'm using for that, I'm using the Braun puck light. I won't face it towards you because it is on. but I'm using that up top to give me a little bit more light in there. So I keep a few car tools in here as well, you know, car specific. So this is a core remover. I used this, you know, at one point one of my tires was losing air and it really just needed the core tightened up. So I used that. I keep that in there. I keep some zip ties, some cutters for that, a blade, a 12-foot measuring tape. I got a multi-tool. This is the Leatherman Blast. So has a nice good selection of tools in there. Again, anything you want to see that I have in here, let me know if you want a more in-depth review of that. I keep some electrical tape, some black electrical tape, and some blue Loctite, in addition to just another flashlight. Can't go wrong with flashlights, especially if you break down in the dark or anything like that. You want to have multiple options, rechargeable batteries, and those that may just take, you know, just AA batteries or AAA batteries. So with that being said, I also have a few of the AA and AAA batteries. Got some wire brushes. I got a few Sharpies if I need to mark anything. I got a silver and a black one. And then I keep some rope in here as well. And it looks like I have some bulb grease that may have just snuck in there. I don't necessarily need that in there. On this side here, got a few different pliers. These are Work Pro. These are both 10-inch. I really enjoy these. I like, you know, the quick adjust on these. Both are like that. This is flat jaw. And then for that flat jaw, I also have the rubber pieces, you know, for more sensitive material that you'll be squeezing with that. And then I got a selection of wrenches of metric and SAE. Most vehicles won't require the SAE. However, again, this is more for this vehicle repair. So that's why I keep a mixture of that in there. That is that drawer. Let me put this back over here. We'll come back to that. And then in the bottom drawer here, again, so I have a bunch of bits and things like that on this side, whether it's hex bits, Torx bits, you know, Phillips head, flathead, just a mixture. You never know what you're going to need. And then I have a driver that I can use with that, in addition to if I need to use this adapter and use the drill driver. So got a nice selection of those in there. Oh, actually, I was looking for this. So this is all 1/4-inch hex to 1/4-inch hex extenders. 3 different sizes there. I like these because if you're dealing with a lot of just regular 1/4-inch, you know, screws or bolts, you don't need any additional adapters. You can just use these directly. Oh, here's that other little pry bar I was looking for. Put that up top. So again, inside of here, oh, I'm sorry. Additionally, again, I still have additional bits. I have some drill bits, some nut drivers, and so on there. Some wire snippers and cutters, just a standard. Again, this is nothing that's going to be used very frequently. So again, Mike's budget tools, I'm definitely, you know, putting budget tools in here that I won't be using that often. Adjustable wrench here. Very flimsy, but in a pinch, when you need to get something done, you can get it done. I got a extended magnet, so when I drop that 10mm, got the famous Harbor Freight picks inside of here, needle nose pliers. I keep a lighter in here, and then in addition to that, I keep a 3/8 ratchet wrench. And the reason I keep a 3/8, most likely there's not a whole lot that I would probably be doing with a 1/2 inch. And then you can always just use the reducer for that if I need to do anything with 1/4 inch. On this side, and the last side on here, got a few of the Cobalt Christmas Special. These are the 5-inch, or there are a few different sizes, but so that's the miniature set there. Come in very handy. I've had to use those a few times. Vice grips, these are Pittsburgh. I have a long extender for 3/8. It's probably about a 12-inch. I have a breaker bar that has the 1/4" anvil as well as the 3/8 anvil on that. So, and I believe this this is Work Pro. A few different adapters inside of here. This one is even kind of like a wobble or swivel. Couple of reducer and so on, as I mentioned before. Got a 1/4" hex extension, more nut drivers and things like that. So you kind of get the point. So that's what I keep all in there. And let me just move all this over. Have to straighten all that back out, obviously. So in addition, I have, as you can see on this side, the this one also has water seal. So this is just a one compartment. Inside of here, I keep my this is my battery booster. So this is very, I probably need to charge this. I just used this not too long ago. I had to give a friend a boost. Literally plug it, connect it to the battery, plug this in, connect it to the battery, hit a button, turn the key, boom, back in business. So this is a lifesaver, where you don't have to pull out battery, jumper cables and things like that. So I keep a few bungee cables in there of different sizes, a tire gauge. I think this is just all blanket related. Keep warm just in case you have a breakdown. That's all. I got a pair of gloves. See, those have never been used yet, but I got multiple pair of gloves. This is inside of here. I keep a tire repair kit. So just a few things for quick repair if the plug, it's just strictly plugging. So I keep that in there. What else do I have in here? I have a stud finder. It's not hard, to find myself, when I put this on my body, because I'm a stud. Wait, that didn't quite sound right. But anyway, stud finder. More towels. I also have a tire inflator that acts as a battery bank if need be. I have a full-size tire inflator as well. More towels in here. These are, what do I have in here? More bungee cords and ratchet straps. I'm not gonna pull all of those out, but that's what that is. I actually do keep a set of battery booster cables. So just in case, various screws, just some empty bags in the event that I need those. And lastly, I have a level. So, oh, actually that's not it. Additionally, you're probably wondering, well, what am I gonna use for sockets? So I actually have a Castleman socket set. It is a 3/8. It's a 3/8 set, and it's a impact set, which it'll be fine if it's not being used for impact purposes. Again, I do have the 3/8 regular ratchet wrench, which I believe is about a 72 tooth, that I can use these on. And this is a set that goes from an SAE 5/16 to 3/4, both in shallow and long, as well as 8 to 22, I believe, 22 on the metric side, both shallow and long. So yeah, so that is what I keep inside my vehicle. Again, let me know what you think that I should be adding to this. If there's anything that I can take out, because I have a different tool that shows that it can serve the same purpose. Let me know what you like. Again, if you like this and you want to see more, please subscribe.